Hello, welcome to the video. It's another walk and talk, me in the field with my dog, rambling about my little candle business. So it's going to be about my plans for autumn and what I'm going to do to try and smash the bejesus out of autumn. Because every year I'm always late to the party. Well, autumn and winter, rolling into winter. Every year I'm late to the party. I'm like, oh, I'll do a pumpkin spice candle. We'll get that going. And by the time I get round to it, I've only just launched them at the end of September. So I'm still a little bit late this year. Funnily enough, I made a load of pumpkin spice candles without testing them prior to me making 50. And the wick, it was under-wicked. They just tunneled immediately. There's just some things with candles, you just need to test each one all the time. I got a bit confident and I thought I could just keep making them without testing them. Different oils just react differently. Different oils need bigger wicks and some oils need smaller wicks. They just work differently. So there must have been something heavy in this pumpkin spice. So I sent 50 of them to Amazon. I had to recall all 50 of them. So I'm trying to salvage what I can by using a bain-marie and sort of pouring out the wax. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, a little bit late to the party, so I've got to redo them, got the pumpkin spice ones ready to hit it, because this time last year I sold loads of pumpkin spice and it really kicked off my sort of wintry candle period. I think I sold 100, 150 and I've ran out of stock. I just can't keep up with them. And then the pumpkin spice ones fade out and then we go into more sort of Christmassy ones. So that is the plan this year. Be on top of the ball, be ready. It's now the tail end of our summer where I work in the pub and that's super busy, so that's done now. It's time to turn all my focus onto my little candle brand and get it thriving. So the goal for this month is to get £1,500 profit, which will be the most I've ever done in a month outside of sort of October, November, December. So I just need to eke that up. So the plan is to kickstart it with autumnal candles, get the pumpkin spice going. I've got a butterberry one, which is based on sort of butterbeer, Harry Potter kind of stuff. Got to be careful with the wording so I don't get sued. I think that'd be quite popular. And then I've got my Christmas ones sort of ready, getting those made in batches. Gingerbread and just like a Yuletide spice. They always just fly, but I'm just getting on it because at Christmas time, I always run out of stock. And I could sell so many more. Last Christmas, I made £3,000 profit there or thereabouts from all my candle sales, and I just ran out of stock. I just ran out of steam and momentum, and I couldn't buy enough ingredients to keep up with it either, because everywhere starts going out of stock. So number one lesson for me, for everyone else, get ready for your autumn and Christmas, because that's what I'm going to do now. So yeah, very confident I can hit £1,500 profit this month. I've been making loads of candles, batching them before work, after work, getting the labels ready. I think I've really sort of streamlined my processes now. It just feels, I wouldn't say effortless, but it feels like I'm getting it down. I'm nailing my techniques and I'm just doing them in bigger batches. Doing them in the tins is far easier and far quicker. And I don't need to worry about what they look like. I can more or less just heat up the wax, add the fragrance oil, and then just pour them straight away because I'm doing a double pour. It doesn't really matter what the tops look like at that point. And I found it a very speedy process. Especially compared to all the jars, trying to get good glass adhesion and all that stuff. So it's just made the world of difference. And I think once I get the pumpkin spice ones and those ones on, they'll just help boost my Amazon rankings and create that brand awareness. The more sales I get, the more sort of volatility and the more Amazon push everything else. And the bookshop one has been selling really well so far. That's been a good, consistent winner on Amazon. I've been selling 50 plus every month. I just need to find a few more winners like that. Ones that just keep ticking along. Ones that I can just guarantee sell. Because then I can weed out the ones which don't sell so much and just focus on the ones that do the sort of heavy lifting. And that way, once I've got my sort of baseline sense ready, I can start working on creative ones and other bits. The other thing I'm going to start doing is getting back into posting on Instagram. I've completely stopped doing that. And it's a bit of a shame because I was doing really well. I was making like a lot of orders in sort of March, April time. I was using Instagram ads and posting a lot and I was getting a good following. I was making some good money, but I just fizzled out. I just stopped. I don't know why I couldn't keep up with it. But now I've got the candle tins, I can create them in vast quantities and push that kind of bookish vibe and that theme So I'm going to revisit Instagram, get posting on that. I've been getting some lovely photos done by a lady who does sort of photography and stuff, so she's on Instagram. Really, really good photos, so that is just enough content for me to post without having to think about it. I can take quite good photos myself, but it's just handy having a backup. So getting into the habit of posting more, creating that story and just getting people involved and talking to people and trying to create a community of people that are interested in the products and what I'm doing. So yeah, it's a shame that I've neglected that. So I think with that in mind, I can probably do candle sets and things like that that can sell quite well. I can probably sell for 25, £30 and have that average spend per head quite high. And if I can sell 10 of them a week on Shopify, that's 250, 300 quid a week, get that up to £1,000. And that, £1,000, so 40% of that. So yeah, that could be 400, £500 profit. So if I get that up, get my Amazon sales to £1,500, that's £2,000. And that's kind of my first goal, £2,000 profit. So if I can eke both of those up and just keep working at it, that is the plan. So yeah, a lot to digest. Feels like I've had a lot of coffee, a lot of things in my brain to get out. So it's maybe a bit of a undiagnosed ADHD rant, so I apologise. But yeah, it's just what I'm planning, what I'm trying to fit in with my work schedule. It's not easy, I will tell you that for free, but it will work. The other thing is newsletters. I need to get on the newsletter. I posted one today, but I didn't really think about it or plan it, and it obviously hasn't worked. Haven't done any research, haven't organised anything, just posted something. Posted a mystery bundle expecting to sell it, so it's just naive that I think I can just cobble something together and it sells. So I need to work out how to do a good email newsletter. That's going to be my next mission. Because I've got quite a lot of subscribers. I think I've got about 400 people I've sort of given away discounts for that have subscribed to my newsletter. So not that I've got a newsletter. So I need to get into that and build up that trust through the newsletter, which I've completely neglected just due to being busy. So that's the next plan. Build the Amazon sales, build up the Instagram and the Shopify, and build up the newsletter. So if anyone's got any tips about newsletters, I'd love to hear how you've made them work and how you've done them successfully. How often do you post? What do you post? Because I don't want to just be constantly selling stuff to people. I want to provide some value. But what value? Anyway, that is my rant. That is my upcoming autumn, winter plans. How I'm slowly getting towards where I want to be. Steadily and slowly. It is a marathon, not a sprint. See you in the next video. Thank you. Give it a like if you want.